We are the Tenney Spotlight team. My name is Ella McLaren.
My name is Matthew Torres.
I'm Diana Bell.
I'm Abby Andium.
I'm Lucia Chincat.
I'm Kyle Stoddard.
I'm Dominic Squeeze.
I'm Andrew Lee.
My name's Lucas Pio.
I'm Julia Dewey. Thank you all for attending the Tenney Final Assembly and supporting your 8th grade students. We created this video to honor the teachers that have done so much for us over our last few years here at the Tenney. And we hope you enjoy this clip.
Hey, Miss Peluso, I just wanted to say that I enjoyed your ELA class so much in 5th grade. You taught everyone so well, and the way you connect everyone to your work is amazing, especially when you add in a lot of laughter. I can't wait to see you when I'm older. Love you so much.
Well, Miss Austin to me is like a friend who helps those in need. She'll do whatever it takes to help get us what we deserve, help us get what we deserve. She's not like most people who make strict rules. She tries to help us in her own ways. She understands what being a kid in a modern world feels like.
Since I've been at the Tenney, Mrs. Muller is my favorite teacher. She not only made me fall in love with math, but she helped me improve as a student overall.
Miss Gravel is a teacher I will never forget. She was nice and always tried to help me. She tried to help students pass even when they didn't want to. She was a phenomenal teacher and an even better person. She made 7th grade a year that I won't forget.
One staff member I will never forget is Mrs. Davidson, because she has always been there for me. Whenever I fell, she picked me up. She always made me laugh when I was sad. For example, we have a lot of funny and silly jokes. She is very intelligent, very smart, very caring. I just want to thank her because I had to let her go last year, which I was really sad about, but I couldn't have gone this far without her, so thank you, Ms. Davidson.
Hi, Mr. Gatsby. I want to thank you for being one of my greatest supporters and for being one of the best history teachers I've ever had before. So, thank you.
Hi, Ms. Carpentier. I really miss you here at the Tenney. You were one of my favorite teachers. I remember every day I would walk into school with a smile on my face because you were my favorite teacher and I loved all of your classes. I remember on the last day of school you cried because you would miss us all so much, and I feel the same way every day. So,
Mrs. Knott and Mrs. Rio were the first teachers I ever had here at the Tenney. They made me feel comfortable and want to come back every day. Ever since then, I've enjoyed coming to the Tenney. Thank you.
Miss Kelly is a teacher I won't forget because she's nice and very enthusiastic. Every time I got lazy in her class, she would come by me and cheer me on. And I remember this one time in gym class where one of my friends, they were being lazy and not participating, and she made the whole class run again like always, and she ran with us this time, so it was a different experience, and she was laughing, and it was just a good time, and I really enjoyed it.
Miss Cal has always pushed me to produce the best work that I have been able to produce. She makes sure her students are all ready and set for high school. She understands when things are tough, but does not wait for slackers. Miss Cal has to be one of the best teachers that I've ever had. She knows when it's time to have fun and when it's time to focus on work. And she makes sure that we have great experiences.
My favorite teacher is Ms. Wiskowski because she taught me never to give up. For example, when I was in 4th grade, we were in this math class, and it was in this math book, and I was getting so frustrated, and I gave up, so I slid my book down, and I put my head on my desk, and I was so frustrated that I couldn't do it. And then she put me out in the hallway, and she said, "You don't ever give up, because if you give up, you won't never be good at math." So basically, I still have that quote stuck in my head this day, and I want to thank Ms. Ruskowski for being the teacher I picked you for.
Mr. Jenkins is the best teacher at the Tenney. He has helped me with so much this year, and this is my first time having a math class that I've actually passed with an A, and I couldn't have done it without him. Also, he has helped me through so much and has never given up on me. He's motivated me every day that I can do it and do better. And he cares very much about his students and just wants the best for every one of them. He is also there when there's problems with friends and helps resolve them. So this is why Mr. Jenkins is the best teacher at the Tenney.
Miss Pardone was the best teacher ever. She has been a wonderful teacher to everyone. You're an inspiration to students and other teachers. I'm so thankful for everything you have done to shape me into a better student. You have also amazed and inspired me daily, and I'm thankful because you were truly a wonderful teacher to me. Now, as you being my teacher, you gave me the tools I need to face my future. Thank you, Miss Pardone.
Hey, Mrs. Foresta, thank you for being the best teacher. You helped me through so much, and you're the funniest. And after fourth grade, you've still been there for me, and yeah, thank you.
Hey, Mr. Patton, I just wanted to say that I'm happy that you were my teacher this year. Through all the things you've helped me with, we've had fun, and it's been a great year, and I've learned a lot. Thanks.
Miss Lloyd is an amazing teacher. There was this time when she was reading to the class, and the class was being disruptive. And she made the whole class switch their card from green to yellow. I was so scared for this because, when you switch your card, I thought my mom was going to be so mad at me. But later that day, she actually let me switch my card back to green, and I was always thankful for that. And I'm just so glad to have her as an amazing, wonderful teacher. I'm so glad for that.
Mrs. Fioli was my favorite teacher. She helped me get myself together. If it wasn't for her, I'd still be a messy kid. My desk would be in shambles. I wouldn't have any papers. And she was overall a really great teacher. I had a lot of fun the year that she taught me.
Ms. Frazier, just wanted to say thank you for everything you've taught me, 11 years ago at least. I had you 2 years, actually. You taught me everything from my ABCs to my 1, 2, 3s, and even all my colors. So I want to thank you for that.
Hi, Mom. I'm supposed to say my favorite memory of you, but I can't think of any because there's so many. So I'm going to say is I love you. You do everything for me, and without you, I don't know what to do. So I love you.
Miss Leal is my 8th grade math teacher. She somehow always knows when I don't understand, and she'll explain it to me in the way that I do understand, even if it's in a different language. I've always loved her for going through the lessons thoroughly and making sure everyone understands, and she'll always be checking in on people. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to Miss McCarty for helping me out throughout the year. She's the reason why I'm passing 8th grade, for being so generous with the work and letting me pass in everything, even if it's late. If it wasn't for her being so nice and everything, I wouldn't be passing 8th grade right now.
My favorite teacher is gotta be Miss Blanchette from 4th grade. She was the best teacher that I've had. I remember in 3rd grade, in move-up day, we met Miss Blanchette and we went through the rules, and there was one rule where the older kids said, if you touch her coffee, she'll cut off your fingers. And I'm like, nah, that's not gonna be true. I mean, she loved her coffee very much, and I hope that she's doing better in North Carolina, and I hope that she's living okay.
Miss Mucci is a good teacher. She's kind and helpful. When I first came to school last year, she gave me a warm welcome. In art, she lets me express my creative self. Thank you, Miss Mucci.
Mr. Folks is not only a wonderful teacher, but a wonderful person. He's kind, encouraging, and inspiring towards every one of his students. I remember one time in the first day of band class when he told us that we could never say can't in his classroom because that meant that we had already given up. I knew from that day forward that I didn't want to give up, and I carried that with me throughout all my years in middle school. That I would like to thank you for, Mr. Folks.
This next section of the video is a tribute to Mr. Lag for his dedication for us and the Tenney.
I'm going to miss Mr. Lag because he was one of the most helpful teachers, and he really cared about everyone and their well-being, and out of middle school, going on to high school, really caring about that too, and just helping people whenever they needed it.
Mr. Lag was a very good teacher. He's one of my favorite science teachers. He's very funny and got me ready for everything in high school. Thank you.
Mr. Lag is the nicest teacher I know. He's always so helpful personally for me because I'll stay after and he'll help me and give me therapy and do whatever I need for him. He's always telling me, you guys got this, you guys know this, it's fine. And he always says, just for chuckles.
Hi, Mr. Lag. I'm going to really, 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 really miss you, and I'm really sad my sister won't have you as an 8th grade science teacher. You are my favorite. ever, and you were so funny, and I'm gonna really miss you. I hope you have fun in Maine.
Mr. Lag was the best science teacher I've ever had. He always understands when students need help, and he always makes us have a brighter day when we're upset and teaches us what we need to know.
Here are the things that I'm going to miss most about Mr. Lag. First, the laugh that would shatter the walls of Jericho. Secondly, the brownies that he brings in for the teachers at every wonderful occasion. And finally, the fact that he understands the two reasons why I love the Giants so much, 2008 and 2012. Go G-Men. Bye.
I want to wish a good retirement to one of my favorite teachers and a good friend, Mr. Lagnese. Thank you for all the wisdom and everything you taught me about science and chemistry. Appreciate it.
So I think that I have worked with Mr. Lagnese longer than anybody else at the Tenney Grammar School. We've been partners for 21 years. It's a long time. I can't even imagine what next year will be for me when John isn't here to answer my questions about science or about life or kids or anything, because John always has the right answer. I don't think that there's any teacher in this building that's more dedicated than him. So please make sure you come visit us, bring brownies, and we'll have a really fun night out like we did the other night when they were vacuuming around us because they really wanted us to leave. Thanks, John.
All right, Mr. Lag, I'm definitely going to miss you. Man, I remember walking in here 4 years ago, looking at your classroom. Looked like a mess. But later on, I realized you're someone who's just as messy as I am. As you can see, I got all kinds of random trinkets all around here. Really appreciate everything that you've done for the kids. I mean, you are someone that stays here till 7, 8 o'clock at night, and you're in it for the right reasons, and you taught me a lot of things, and I could talk all day about science with you, but I'm going to miss you. So have a great retirement.
Hey, Mr. Lag, I just want to say congrats on retirement. I mean, I guess they really did finally push you out that door. I was one of the lucky kids who was lucky enough to have you for 2 years. Most only had you for 1. It's 2 years full of going back and forth with you about the Red Sox and Yankees, Patriots and Giants. I mean, I guess I had the final laugh on that. But no, in all seriousness, congrats on retirement and go tear it up.
I've had the wonderful and unique opportunity to work with Mr. Lag the last few years, and it has been one of the great joys of my life. His impact on students is really something to behold, and it has been inspirational to see someone who is truly entirely wrapped up in whether or not it is the best thing for the students, with nothing else really being considered.
Well, John, I just want to congratulate you on your retirement and tell you that being it was my first year here at the Tenney, you have been an extreme help to me. Whenever I have come down, whenever I have asked you, you are always there to give me assistance and help me with my students, from coming upstairs to help me on my computer, to staying after school to help me on your computer, to giving us a CD player to use in our classroom. I just want to thank you for everything, and I wish you the best in your retirement.
Hey, Mr. Lag! Congratulations on your retirement. Hope everything goes well.
The Tenney will never be the same without you.
And as the oldest and the favorite Carr sibling, we just want to say thank you so much. And we are so privileged to have had you as our teacher. And don't worry, Miss Leal, we'll be planning your retirement in just a couple years. Bye!
Hi, John. I want to thank you for being a fantastic colleague and great teaching partner for the last 8 or so years. I want to say that you're going to be missed incredibly by the students and staff alike. All the little and big things that you did can't even be described. I know when we have a problem with a student, you're one of the first people I always go to say, what's going on, how can we help them, and you always have good ideas about that. When it comes to anything in the classroom that's missing or broken or needs to be fixed, I know that my cabinet behind me, I was missing one of the fasteners for it, and you went to a sale somewhere, got them for me, and replaced them within the next day. You always go above and beyond for all the students and all the people you work with. I appreciate everything you've done for us. Thank you, John.
Hey, Mr. Lag, I just wanted to let you know that I'm really grateful that I was able to have you as my science teacher in 7th grade. I remember all the cool ties you used to wear, and we used to have a lot of fun in your class. So thank you for all the great memories, and I wish you all the best.
Note to Mr. Lag, just want to let you know how much you're going to be missed. We've been together for over 25 years. You've been a wonderful colleague and dear friend. And I wish you from the bottom of my heart a happy and healthy retirement with your family and friends. And your Tenney community will really miss you. I love you, John.
Mr. Lag, you're retiring, finally. As an English kid, science was not my thing, but you are by far the best science teacher I've ever had. So congratulations on your retirement. Enjoy it. You've earned it, and spend some time with your grandkids.
Hi, Mr. Lag. Congratulations on your retirement. Although I'm going to be very sad that you're leaving us, I will take a lot of your advice to heart and remember it in the years to come. I'll never forget my first year here at the Tenney. You were my first friend that I made here. And I'll never forget all of the Lagisms, and I wish you the best.
The best advice I can give to the current 8th grade students is to be true to yourself. No matter what you do in life, from your academics to your careers to family and friends down the line, it is important that you are true to yourself so all your dreams come true. If you do that, when you lay the groundwork over the next 4 years of your academic career, I know great things will happen for you. So, join a sport, do a club, do something, reinvent yourself. Make sure that when you are laying this groundwork, you are being true to yourself. That way we know that when we say goodbye finally to the Methuen Public Schools class of 2023, we will have tons of successful people, and I know a majority of them are going to be from the Tenney.
We'd like to thank Mr. Patton for all of these amazing opportunities that he's given us this 8th grade year. Without him, this would never have been possible, and we want to say a big thank you to Mr. Patton.
Thank you! So you're ready?
Yeah, let's go.